motherfuckers even got a monorail. So, I'm in New Jersey. I'm in Jersey City. I've been walking for over 6 hours. I'm still 8 miles away from my hotel, and I was gonna walk it, but it looks like it's all freeway from here on out. And you know, it's very dangerous for me to be walking 8 miles of freeway when I'm this tired. And it's just overall just a bad idea in every way possible. So I just called an Uber to get me to my hotel so I can stay there for 2 days. It's crazy. It's like a 10-minute drive. It's like, it's like a 3-hour walk. So the point of this trip is to not be stupid, to take care of myself. It's more important to get there than anything else. I don't like taking lifts and I don't like taking Ubers. It really does feel like cheating. But, you know, if I die, I don't finish anyway. So it's best to be smart, go rest my body up. I got to do something about this backpack. It keeps pinching the nerves in my back, causing immense pain, and it's worse than the cart, if I'm being honest. At least the cart, it just made my calves sore. So I got to figure something out. Maybe I got to get a smaller backpack and downsize even more. I don't know. I got to figure it out though. So, but you like San Francisco the best, though? This is why I didn't book the place 2 nights, even though I knew I should be chilling. It smells terrible in here. It smells like cigarettes and alcohol. And I don't like the vibe here. So I'm gonna sleep here and then maybe walk 4 or 5 hours south and get another hotel, try to stay there 2 nights. So I got some beef brisket. It's actually delicious. It really does just fall apart. It's good. Mac and cheese and a corn muffin. I'm not really doing this to be happy. I'm doing this because it's necessary. It's like, it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be lonely. You know, it's supposed to show me that I took a lot of my life for granted. And it's supposed to feel like this. It's difficult, man. It's just not easy. Fucking strip club called Cheeks. I cannot tell you how many strip clubs I've walked past. I am exhausted. 2 days at this hotel. I'll be chilling. So the trail bag I bought is the wrong size for my back, so it's giving me major pains in my back. I'm having pinched nerves all over the place. So I went to Walmart and I downsized, and I got these 2 little bags that weigh next to nothing. And I took out a bunch of extra stuff, so like extra clothes, extra socks. If I need something now, I'm just gonna have to get it at the store, and I'm gonna have to plan better and plan accordingly. So I'm gonna ship this out tomorrow, and I'm a lot happier with this new setup. We'll see tomorrow, and because I'm about 2 days away from Philadelphia. So it is what it is. We learn as we go. And maybe I'll downsize again, who knows. nice day, huh? Nice day, huh? Fucking soaked. Soaked. I got caught in a tropical storm in New Jersey. Did pretty good. Keeping me dry. Keeping me warm, too. So I'll be using that again. Listen to the shoes. Turn me into SpongeBob. If that's not the worst street to live on right now, I don't know what is. Not a cloud in the sky today. It's been raining on and off for the past 2-3 days. So I'm gonna really enjoy this walk. Look at that. Blue skies everywhere. Day 20. This trail is beautiful. Yeah, this trail is beautiful. I've been on it for a minute now, probably since like 10 in the morning. And now it's all this gravel shit. So it's starting to throw my balance off a little bit and it's starting to hurt. I probably have like maybe 5 miles left in the day, maybe. I need to get some new soles for my shoes because I've done 350 miles or so in these kicks. So they're about ready to go already, surprisingly. Yeah, I've been putting in the work today. We really focused the past 2 days and just moving. Yeah, that's the only update I got. I gotta get there. I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania today, so let's go. Nah, I just want to commemorate this moment because I just walked like 10 something miles on that trail, maybe more, and yeah, I'm really proud of it. North one. a sign that these wood planks for the river are supposed to be replaced in like 5 days. And I'm walking on them today on the 12th. So these are due for replacement. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like they need to be replaced. So I just crossed this Delaware River Bridge into Pennsylvania from New Jersey. And all those little wood planks are loose. They're set to be replaced in 5 days. And I just walked across them. That's terrible, man. That was terrible. That was not fun.
Hello?
Hey, man.
Manny?
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm alright. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm in Pennsylvania.
You in Pennsylvania? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like.
Listen to Jazz clapping. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad you're so smart. I'm glad you're so strong. I'm so proud of you, Manny. You don't even know.
We hold on too strongly to the past. I have a big problem with how we're kind of obsessed with the past. When you idolize it that way, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. You yourself as a creature are probably not perfect, so I don't think it's great for us to base all our standards on the past. Humans live in two places a lot of the time. They live in the past and they live in the future. There are people who live in the present moment, but those people aren't healthy either because they don't have a sense of consequence, because they're just like, fuck it. And we idolize those people a lot of the time. I have friends like that who I admire. Because when you think about only the past and you idolize only the past, you can't move forward. When you think only about the future, you make the same mistakes as before. And if you live in the present, then you can't avoid anything because you're just doing whatever is almost like hedonistic, where you just live in the moment immediately and you do exactly what you want every single second. You know, there's a time and place for that. A healthy place would be in the middle of this triangle, where you're looking forward to the future, you're not making the same mistakes as the past, and when something is happening, you're experiencing it as it's happening. It can be difficult, but something that you should have been enjoying, you only get to remember, and you don't really experience something twice unless it's like super traumatic. You don't really get to experience good memories twice. We're not neurologically, we're just not wired that way. We're not really wired to recall positives as succinctly as as a negative experience, because our bodies and our minds are hardwired to survive.
So it's day 21, super chill. I just walked, and nothing special happened, thank God, nothing crazy. Saw some nice places, kept it pushing. I walked through a lot of the suburbs of Pennsylvania. One of the things I'm learning that's very important is about just focus. Just do one thing at a time. When you're home, there's a lot of, for lack of a better term, noise. There's a lot of noise that you have to deal with. You're worried about this and you're worried about that, and social media doesn't help. You can only eat the sandwich one bite at a time. You know, if you focus on that and continue and then continue and then continue, you grow, and before you know it, you're done.
Dedicate certain boxes of time to the past, present, and future. You know, as you're doing something, that's the present. Be in the present. Like I said in the morning, just make a daily list. That's you plotting the future for today. And then as you do each thing on the list, be present in which you do it. And then at the end of the day, reflect what you did wrong, what you did right. And then you can prepare for tomorrow, or you can even write a list tomorrow based off your reflections.
Yeah, so it hasn't been a great start to the morning. I'm really tired, and I haven't really been able to get a rhythm. The GPS has been leading me this way and that, so it's more than a little frustrating to start out your day like this, especially when you're tired and you have, you know, more miles than you had to do yesterday. Yesterday I did 15 or 16 miles. Today I have to do about 20, 21. So I'm just annoyed, man. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. And then I started walking on this highway intersection, and I had to turn around because there's no pedestrian walkway. I was walking, and truth be told, I almost got hit by a car, so I turned around. And now, just to get to Roosevelt Boulevard to follow all the way down to Philly, I'll probably have to take an Uber for literally like 5 minutes. So I'm probably gonna have to pay $10 just to travel 5 or 6 minutes. But it is what it is, I guess. So either you do it or you don't.
Most people can't think more than one thought at a time. People are becoming slaves to the past, and they're becoming slaves to a future that they can't grasp, and they're missing out on the present. So their whole life is becoming a disappointment. A lot of people are realizing way too old that they should have been doing things a certain way. It's better that they realized it than never. We're a species that's supposed to pass down information and experience. We're not supposed to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. If we were living in the woods, eventually somebody would tell you don't go over there because there's poisonous this, or there's tigers and shit, and you would understand that. So you learned it for someone else. That's the kind of creatures we are. We learn off each other.
Hey, I am tired, dog.
People will teach you things based off of the way they behave, and you can see consequences in others.
Come on.
If you see the consequences for others, then you don't have to repeat that same mistake. Don't live in the past. Don't lose out on the present moment, because there's a lot of beautiful things happening. And find a way to look forward to the future.
I'm 1 mile away from my hotel, and I burnt out my legs. I'm walking incredibly slow. I literally can't walk faster than this right now. But it's better than not moving.
If you can find a way to look forward to the future, then life is a lot better.
I made it, bro. I made it to Philly. I made it to Philly. Let's see how many miles I walked today. 21. That's it? Felt way more than 21. It smells so much better in here than the last hotel I was in. So as is obvious, I made it to the hotel, and it was difficult for like the first 2 hours. I couldn't even move my feet. My shoes are getting old. I didn't sleep well last night, and I had to walk 21 and a half miles through North Philly, and it was cool. One of the things I saw that I really liked was, like, dead in the middle of the street, it was like 12:30 in the afternoon, and two dudes just started drag racing. They were like burning out. The smoke was rising. Like, it covered like half the block, and the smoke went over the buildings, and then they just peeled out. Middle of the day, traffic everywhere. It was beautiful. I love the chaos. I guess that's just a Philly thing. It was pretty dope. I don't know. I think I was on my last mile. I could barely move my feet. I couldn't move my feet at all. They wouldn't respond. So I was just moving my legs and just like planting my feet best I could, and I just fought through, the little bit of pain that it might have been a lot of pain. I don't know. I was in the zone. But right now I'm just waiting on my lift. I'm gonna go get some food, some groceries. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna call my family and go to sleep. Successful day 22. glad I decided to walk home from the Whole Foods grocery store instead of taking a lift. It is golden hour, so it's extra beautiful outside. I got so many good shots. It was good for the artistry side, so I'm really glad that I did it. And I'm not that tired, probably from the pizza, which is good. Day 23, let's go. I'm at a little place called the Inn at Swarthmore. I'm in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. And it's a nice little like indie town. It's a kooky little place. I like it, but it's definitely like one of those weird indie places and stuff. So I might walk around, grab some food. We'll see. I like it. I'm wild proud of myself right now because for a while now I've had trouble with the idea of performing music in front of other people, and they had a piano downstairs, and I was like, fuck it. I'm not a pianist at all, but I figured it would help if I went downstairs and played. And so I went downstairs because I didn't realize that they had a piano here, and I heard a guy playing it. I went to go get food, and when I came back, he was playing Legend of Zelda, and I was like, we both started laughing, which was a cool moment. It was good to play the keys, and I have all this hesitation in my heart, but this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to make music. It was a big moment to be able to play piano in public for the first time in maybe 2-3 years. So super big milestone today. Thank you, Swarmouth, or I'm probably saying it wrong, but thank you for Swarmouth, Pennsylvania, for providing me with what is a really important moment in my life. It looks like a tree, but it isn't. Techno-organic. But yeah, I'm still in Delaware. I'll be in Newark, Delaware by the end of the day. After that, I'll be in Maryland. Day 26. It's like 6:45 in the morning. I've been up since 2. I slept okay though. I thought I didn't, but walking now I feel a little bit better. I am hungry, which is a good sign. So hopefully I can stop by somewhere and grab something. Walk back and cross this fucking highway to get onto this semi-sidewalk. Delaware, why do you hate pedestrians? New Jersey, why do you hate pedestrians? Oh, it's getting hot out here, boy. You know, it's pretty amazing to think how much I've changed since that day in Connecticut strength-wise. I don't know if it's mental fortitude or if it's physical fortitude as well. But I remember when I got to this point in Connecticut, I was ready to give up. I was sitting there, it took me a half hour to recover. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I literally wouldn't be able to defend myself if anybody wanted to do anything to me at that moment. Now, not only does it take it longer for me to redline like that, when I get to that place, I actually allow myself to enjoy it. I awakened something in myself that day for sure. It really goes to show how self-imposed a lot of our limits are. Even right now as I'm limping, because a muscle in my shin is cramping up, most likely from slight dehydration, but it's so different. It feels so mentally different than how it did the first time it happened. The first time it came with a big old bag of panic. But now it's like, this is what it is, you know? Don't give up on that dream. Don't give up on that dream. Too many people believe in you. You need to believe in yourself just as much as they do. Don't give up.
I think it's kind of funny. You can see the bottom is starting to crack from where I dragged my feet because my left foot is a little messed up as opposed to this.
7:12 in the morning. I'm not feeling as energetic as I was yesterday. I'm quite tired. I don't think I hydrated as good as I should have. Of course, the problem is always leveraging hydrating with bathroom breaks. Yeah, I'm tired, man. Just physically don't feel great. Corn. I'm in Maryland. That's how you know I'm getting more south, when you see that sign. Oh, look, some sidewalk. Used to finally have some sidewalk, and it's gone. Look at that elementary school, man. It looks like a museum. That's crazy. Look at all those buzzards waiting for me. Not today. Maryland.